Welcome back, dreamers. Today we delve into the heart of Tamriel's spirituality, the Aedra, the Daedra, and the origin of the world. The Aedra are gods and goddesses who inhabit the pantheon of almost every culture in Tamriel. Their name means our ancestors in the ancient Aldmiri language, and that's no coincidence. They're deeply intertwined with the creation of the mortal world. In the earliest times, these divine beings willingly contributed parts of their own essence to form the world of Nirn, the mortal plane of existence. This selfless act depleted their power, some of them even dying in the process, thus cementing their place as the eternally revered and worshipped Aedra. Notable among them are Akatosh, the dragon god of time, Debella, the goddess of beauty, and Arche, who governs life and death. They, along with other Aedra, are worshipped across Tamriel in grand temples and humble household shrines. Each Aedra represents different aspects of life and the world. They guide the people of Tamriel in their daily lives, influencing everything from their moral values to their occupations, laws, and even the calendar. Their stories are passed down through generations, shaping the cultures and traditions of the mortal races. But remember, while the Aedra may be revered as gods, their direct influence over the world has diminished due to the sacrifice they made during the creation. They are not omnipotent, and their interaction with the mortal plane is subtle, often carried out through their artifacts or chosen champions. In stark contrast to the benevolent Aedra, we encounter the Daedra, a term which translates to not our ancestors. These are the powerful entities who chose not to contribute to the creation of the mortal world, thus retaining their full strength and power. Unlike the Aedra, the Daedra did not sacrifice any part of their being, and as a result, they are not bound to the world of Nirn. Instead, they inhabit the realms of oblivion, each Daedric prince ruling over their own unique plane. Daedric princes like Molag Bal, Mehrunes Dagon, and Azura exert their influence from the shadows, often through pacts and deals with mortals. They are tricksters, manipulators, and sometimes bringers of chaos. Their motivations are as diverse as they are. Some seek to cause destruction and mayhem, others are known to test mortals, and a few might even show kindness. The Daedra often interact with the mortal world through their artifacts, powerful items imbued with their essence. They also send Dremora, lesser Daedra, to carry out their will. It's important to remember that the Daedra, while fascinating, can be incredibly dangerous. The worship and summoning of Daedra are often outlawed and seen as dark arts. Despite the potential peril, many mortals are drawn to Daedra. Secret cults and followers dedicate themselves to these beings, hoping to gain power or favor. The relationship between Daedra and mortals is complex and full of intrigue, which really highlights the depth and richness of the Elder Scrolls universe. To truly appreciate the roles and natures of the Daedra and Aedra, we need to journey back to a time before time itself, to the very moment of creation. In the vast emptiness of pre-creation, there existed only two primal forces: Anu, the essence of order, stasis, and light, and Padomay, embodying change, chaos, and darkness. These two primordial beings symbolize the dualistic nature of the universe. Their interplay, an intricate dance of contrasts, brought about the creation of the Aerbis, the universe in Elder Scrolls mythology. From the intermingling of Anu and Padomay's energies came the Aedra, the original spirits who would later differentiate into the Aedra and Daedra. The Aedra, born of the mixture of Anu and Padomay's essence, chose to participate in the creation of the mortal world, Nirn, while the Daedra, born primarily of Padomay's chaotic essence, opted to create their own realms in oblivion. This ancient cosmic event, this dawn era, is more a state of being than a period of time as we understand it. It's a time of untime, where reality was fluid and linear events as we know them didn't exist. And it's from this metaphysical soup that our familiar world took shape, defined by the struggles and sacrifices of these divine beings. Understanding these origins, this cosmic tapestry, helps us to grasp why the world of Tamriel is as it is, why the Aedra are revered as ancestors, while the Daedra are regarded with caution and awe, and it sets the stage for the eternal dramas, the struggles and stories that weave through every corner of the Elder Scrolls universe. The impact of the Aedra and Daedra on the mortal realm cannot be understated. Their presence, their power, and their lore permeate every aspect of life on Tamriel. The Aedra, whose divine beings revered as gods, have their roots deep in the societies across Tamriel. They are worshipped in grand temples and quaint roadside shrines, their effigies adorning holy sanctuaries and simple homes alike. Their names are invoked in daily life in moments of joy and sorrow, and in the face of danger. Every major city, even the tiniest of hamlets, is likely to have at least one shrine dedicated to an Aedra. They are the guiding force of many of the mortal races, shaping their values, their laws, and their daily life. Celebrations and festivals throughout the year mark their influence and honor their contributions to the world. On the other side of the coin, we have the Daedra. Their worshippers are often stigmatized, their practices shunned or outright forbidden. Yet despite societal sanctions, Daedric cults persist in the shadows, their followers lured by the promise of power, knowledge, or simply the thrill of the forbidden. Both Aedra and Daedra have manifested in the mortal world, though in very different ways. The Aedra do so subtly, through blessings, omens, or chosen champions. The Daedra, by contrast, can have a much more direct and often destructive influence, such as during the Oblivion Crisis, when portals to the Daedric realms opened across Tamriel. So you see, dreamers, these divine entities, their actions and their inactions, their blessings and their curses, shape the course of history and the lives of every creature in Tamriel. The Aedra and Daedra are more than just distant figures of worship or fear. They are an intrinsic part of the fabric of the Elder Scrolls universe. In upcoming videos, we will explore each divine entity in detail, so join us next time as we venture into the enigmatic world of the Daedra. Until then, may your road lead you to warm sands.